Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Class 2nd year. Assalamu alaikum. I am Sir Yasir, your computer science teacher. Last time we studied about input and output functions. So today we are going to perform the practical of these input and output functions. So there are two important input and output functions, which are gets and puts function. Gets is a input string function which is used to input string data during the execution of program, and puts is a string output function, and puts function is used to output string data during the execution of program. So today we are going to perform the practical of gets and puts function. So to perform the practical of gets and puts function, the tool which we required is a compiler. As we know, compiler is a program which is used to convert programs of high level language into machine language. So the compiler here we use is Borland C++, which is a good compiler which provides GUI environment, graphical user interface environment, in which we can understand the programming concepts much better. So we are going to start the practical now. Okay students, so here we are in Borland C++ compiler application window. You have to install Borland C++ compiler in your computer, and when you run this compiler, this starting windows appear. So to perform a practical in a Borland C++, you first have to click on file menu, then you have to click to new and then text editor. When you click on text editor, the text editor window will appear. Here we write our program which is related to gets and puts function. So on the top of program we can also write comments. Comments is a part of program which is ignored by compiler. So we are going to write comments at the top of program, which are program for gets and puts function. As you know, comments is a part of program which is ignored by compiler, so that first line will be ignored by compiler during the execution of program. This line is just added for our help, that which function we are going to perform in this program. So here we include the header files, include iostream.h, input output stream.h, the most important header file which is included in every C++ program. The next header file which we are going to include is conio.h. So here we added two header files, iostream.h and conio.h. At the top of program you have to include header files. So the third header file which is required for gets and puts function is stdio.h. So we are going to add the next header file which is stdio.h. So here we will start our main function. As you all know, main function is the most important part of a C++ program. Without main function you can't create a program. So we added the header files and we write the main function. Here the body of main function start. So here we will declare a string variable. So string variables are declared with character data type, and the variable name is school, and the length is required for string variables. Here we give the length of string variable is 15. So school is a basically character type variable which can store 15 characters. So combination of the characters will make it as a string. So we declared a character school name variable which is going to store the name of your school in which you are studying. So here we can also add a function which is called clear screen, which is used to clear the previous output. So we will write here the output statement, enter your school name. It suggests message, it will appear on the output screen. After that statement terminator semicolons are used. Then we will use, so here we use the gets function, which is used to input string data during the execution of program. The reserved word gets is used to get string. The variable name should be enclosed in parentheses, which is school. So the value which will be input in school name variable will be the name of school. Then we are going to write the output statement, your school name is. This is a message which will appear in quotes. After that we use the puts function, which is the output string function, and it will put our required string data on screen. So here we used the puts function, and school name must be enclosed in parentheses. At the end of program we will include get ch, which is used to echo the output on screen. So students, here we wrote our program. After writing that program, you have to compile your program. For compiling your program, you must click on project option, project menu, and here is the option of compile. So we will click on compile. Here the message appears, which is errors, which are called 6 errors in this program. So we will resolve these 6 errors to execute our program. So students, there are 6 errors in our program. You must read the error messages carefully to resolve these errors. To read error messages clearly,